Good day, make-believers. Welcome back to Pee-wee's Playhouse Week here on Toy Replay. Every Wednesday on Toy Replay, I put out a new Lego-related video, so if you like Lego, be sure to check out Toy Replay every Wednesday. This is Pee-wee's Playhouse Week, so I wanted to build something out of Lego for Lego Wednesday here on Toy Replay that had something to do with Pee-wee's Playhouse. And one of my favorite characters from Pee-wee's Playhouse was Conky the Robot. I love robots, and I thought not only is he my favorite, but I figured I could build him fairly accurately out of Lego. So this is it. This is my Conky. There are a few different versions of Conky that exist out there. One from the Pee-wee's Playhouse television show, one from the Pee-wee's Playhouse stage show, and then there was also this Conky wind-up action figure from I think this is from 1987, 1988, 1987. And so because I was building this just basically from what Lego I had, it is not like 100% accurate to any of those three versions that I described, but it is as close as I could get using what I had to what I feel is like the spirit of Conky in general. So Conky is just a freewheeling toy. He has wheels on the bottom. These are like little street wheels without their tires. A couple of the known parts of Conky that I'm trying to emulate with Lego pieces here is the stereo on his chest. So here's a couple more wheels that represent the speakers. Here's the controls, and this printed tile represents like, I don't know, a cassette tape or something like that. So this is the stereo. Also, they used like an old record turntable facing forward. So that kind of is what I'm representing here with various round plates here and this gray on gray lever. I like the look of that. The base and the sides of Conky are where I start to take a little bit of liberty. You know, I did have this action figure for reference, but based on the pictures I had, I didn't even think that this was a particularly accurate looking array of greebling. So, you know, I just kind of built stuff that I thought looked similar to the two versions that I had in pictures and looked similar to the action figure. And I was pretty good with that. And I just kind of like how, you know, we just kind of ended up with a sort of smattering of robot-looking features here. And I do have the studs facing out in all directions around the bottom of his base here. And I also built this front record player section in this back cover with the studs facing out. And the real Conky does have all these little bumps around the record player. In real life, it's like coated insulation or something like that. It looks squishy, but it's definitely got these bumps. And I just was happy with achieving that look by just straight out using the studs here on these bricks. Conky's arms are jointed at the shoulder and go up and down. This like kind of longer pincher fingers can be adjusted to sort of come closer together to like grab something. This hand I really built just to like look the way I wanted it to. It does rotate on that stud, but those pinchers don't grab together. Conky's head rotates a full 360 degrees. And it kind of wobbles around the way Conky's head did in the show. I think that's a pretty cool thing. Affirmative, Pee-wee. Here's just another still shot of Conky from the front. This is Conky's left side, and I'm actually really happy with the look of the profile. I think it does a pretty good job actually capturing the profile of the Conky prop from Pee-wee's Playhouse. And here's Conky's right side profile. And here's Conky from the back, and I'm actually just noticing that I'm not crazy about this Technic brick in here. I feel like it makes it look like he's got three eyes on the back of his head. I probably just grabbed that because it was handy when I was building the head, but because I don't like it, I'm just gonna take a moment and replace it with a standard brick here. Oh, this also reminds me, this model definitely just has a hodgepodge of old grays and new grays. And I'm really fine with that too, because I feel like it adds, you know, just a dimension of color that we wouldn't have otherwise if I was using exclusively one version of gray here. Big deal, it's alright with me. One other thing I'd like to point out is how I built these upper arms. These are just 4 of these little smooth street tires that complement these wheel hubs. And they are just kind of laid over a Technic joint, which has a pin into this Technic brick, and that allows his arm to rotate. And I just, based on what I had, that's what I felt I could use that would kind of achieve this flexible tubing look. And I think there are probably other ways I could have executed this, but I'm happy with it based on the bricks that I had. So there you have it. That is my review of my own creation, the Conky from Pee-wee's Playhouse replica made out of Lego. I've posted some pictures of Conky up on the Toy Replay Instagram and Twitter pages, so check those out at twitter.com/toyreplay or instagram.com/toyreplay. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this model. If you want to see the other Pee-wee's Playhouse videos from this week, check them out in the cards up here. And if you don't want to miss Lego Wednesdays on Toy Replay or all the cool videos that we release every week, I'd love to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Play on, make-believers. On Thursday, I'm going to unbox the Pee-wee's Playhouse playset. This has never been removed. Pee-wee's Playhouse toys were released by Matchbox in 1987.